but there is just another layer in building something from nothing. It's totally different to restoring a car.
Alongside millions of people all over the world, I grew up watching and learning from both Mike and Ed.
And Anstead's exit from Wheeler Dealers left fans with more questions than answers. Some insiders whisper about behind-the-scenes drama, while others point to personal struggles that changed everything. But could there be a hidden reason no one's talking about? The truth might shock you. Let's break it all down. Ant Anstead's time on Wheeler Dealers was nothing short of exciting. Fans loved his mechanical expertise, creative fixes, and easygoing personality. But then, out of nowhere, he was gone. Viewers were left wondering, why did he really leave? At first, there was no major announcement, just whispers and speculation. Some believed he was forced out, while others thought he had personal issues to deal with. The news only became official when Ant himself confirmed it. But instead of clearing up the rumors, his explanation raised even more questions. The show had been filming in California for years, but was now set to return to the UK.
Been asked to do a TV show the year before, by accident.
Ant made it clear, he wasn't moving back. But was that the whole story? Some sources claimed he had new opportunities lined up before the move was even announced. Others suggested that behind-the-scenes drama led to his departure. So was it really just about location, or was there something deeper at play? Fans were eager for answers, but all they got was a carefully worded farewell. Ant promised exciting new projects, but were those projects the real reason he walked away? When Ant finally broke his silence, he explained that he wasn't leaving because of bad blood with the show. Instead, he had made California his home and didn't want to relocate to the UK. Sounds simple, right? But some fans weren't convinced. For years, Ant had been the face of the show, replacing Ed China and bringing fresh energy to Wheeler Dealers.
That's so devastating, that's so sad. It takes somebody in the public eye.
Why leave just because of a location change? Some viewers speculated that his exit had been planned long before it was announced. Was there pressure behind the scenes? Did he have bigger opportunities that he couldn't turn down? On Instagram, Ant stated that he was staying in California to work on 3 new TV shows. But details about those shows were scarce. If these projects were so important, why hadn't he mentioned them before? And why was the announcement so sudden? His departure left fans divided. Some believed his explanation, while others were sure there was more to the story. But one thing was certain, Ant wasn't done with television. He was just getting started on something new. Walking away from a show as popular as Wheeler Dealers is a big risk. But Ant didn't seem worried. In fact, he quickly hinted at even bigger plans. Shortly after leaving, he teased his followers with cryptic messages about upcoming projects.
Knowing I'm looking for projects and has found me a triumph. And of course, I'm a British car.
His social media posts suggested that he was working on something behind the scenes, but he wouldn't say what. This, of course, only made fans more curious. Then came the bombshell. He had signed a new contract with Discovery. But what did this mean? Was he getting his own show? Would he return to Wheeler Dealers in some way? Discovery remained silent, refusing to give details about what Ant was working on. Fans were eager for more information, but Ant kept things vague. He posted about his love for classic cars, hinted at upcoming projects, and reassured everyone that he wasn't disappearing from TV. But the lack of specifics only fueled speculation. Whatever he was planning, one thing was clear. Ant Anstead was far from done. The real question was whether his next move would live up to the legacy he had built on Wheeler Dealers. While Ant was preparing for his next career move, his personal life was taking a hit.
They will fight, but they will never win. Okay, she's in.
Around the same time he left Wheeler Dealers, he was going through a very public split with Christina Hall. The reality TV star opened up about the emotional toll it took on him. He joined a breakup recovery program and even spoke about his struggles on social media. Fans flooded his comment section with messages, some supportive, some invasive. The speculation became so overwhelming that he had to disable comments. He assured everyone that he and Christina were handling things privately and that their son remained their top priority. But despite his efforts to keep things civil, fans took sides. Some supported him, while others blamed him for the split. Dealing with a personal crisis in the public eye isn't easy, and Ant had to navigate it while also transitioning into a new chapter of his career.
I really respect and admire Ed's decision. He wants to move on to other projects, and
It was a tough time, but he made it clear that he was focused on moving forward. The question was, would his personal challenges affect his professional ambitions, or was this just another hurdle on his way to an even bigger comeback? When Ant left Wheeler Dealers, rumors of a falling out with Mike Brewer quickly spread. Fans started speculating. Was there tension behind the scenes? Did Mike have something to do with his departure? Mike eventually addressed the rumors, denying that there was any bad blood between them. He insisted that their friendship remained intact and that Ant's exit was purely a personal decision. But even with this clarification, some fans weren't convinced. Why did the rumors start in the first place? Some pointed to the fact that Ant's departure was so sudden, while others noted that he and Mike had noticeably stopped interacting on social media. Could it have been a quiet disagreement rather than an outright feud? Regardless of the speculation, both men have maintained that they are on good terms.
Couple of years. So when Discovery phoned me up and asked me if I wanted to present the show alongside
Ant's departure, they claim, was never about any drama. It was just a matter of geography and new opportunities. Still, fans can't help but wonder, if things were so smooth, why was there so much secrecy around his exit? With Ant's contract with Discovery confirmed, fans started hoping for his return to television. But the biggest question was, what would that return look like? Would he get a brand new show, or would he make a surprise appearance on Wheeler Dealers? Some fans speculated that he might return for a few special episodes, given his ongoing friendship with Mike Brewer. Ant himself remained tight-lipped, only teasing that he was working on something exciting. But the fact that Discovery had signed him meant that he wasn't stepping away from the spotlight anytime soon. While nothing was officially announced, one thing was certain. Ant still had a loyal fan base eager to see what he'd do next.
So I worked in kitchens and scrubbed pots and peeled potatoes, and I did all the kind of glorious.
If his past success was any indication, his next move was bound to make an impact. So what's next for Ant Anstead? He's kept himself busy with various projects, including car restoration, television, and personal growth. He's continued to engage with fans, dropping hints about upcoming ventures, but never revealing too much. While he hasn't returned to Wheeler Dealers, he has made it clear that he's not done with TV. His Discovery contract suggests that something big is in the works. The only question is when. For now, fans will have to wait and see. But one thing's for sure, Ant Anstead isn't going anywhere. Do you think Ant Anstead will ever return to Wheeler Dealers? Or has he officially moved on to bigger and better things? His departure left a lasting impact on the show, and fans are still divided over whether it was the right decision.
we could produce this amazing show, paint a car, rebuild an engine, and there'll be somebody out there.
Some believe that Wheeler Dealers hasn't been the same without him, while others think that Mark Priestley has done a solid job stepping into his role. But let's be honest, Ant had a special way of making car restorations feel exciting and personal. His knowledge, humor, and storytelling skills made him a favorite among viewers. His exit was sudden, and despite his explanations, the unanswered questions keep the speculation alive. If Wheeler Dealers ever invited him back for a special episode, would you tune in? Or do you think his journey with the show is officially over? Beyond Wheeler Dealers, Ant's future in television seems promising. With his Discovery contract, he is bound to return to the screen in some form. The real question is, what kind of show will he take on next? Could it be another automotive series? A documentary-style project? Or something completely unexpected? One thing's for sure, Ant Anstead is not done making waves in the entertainment world. Whether he returns to his roots or explores new opportunities, his fan base remains loyal and eager to see what's next. But what do you think? Will his new shows be as successful as Wheeler Dealers? Should he return for at least one special episode? Or has he outgrown the show and moved on for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get the conversation started. And before you go, don't forget to check out our next video. There's another shocking celebrity exit you won't believe. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out.